different day, different topic, different mindset, different emotions, and different vibes, as y'all can see, or y'all can't really see yet, but as y'all can see by the title, we in the mountains. We in the mountains, and I ain't never been up here, so it's like something different for me. My family, they keep saying something about like this waterfall, and we finna get on this trail. The trail leads to waterfall. I ain't never seen it, but yeah. So we're gonna see what that look like. And as y'all know, if you be seeing like my TikTok, or if you be seeing me on Instagram and things like that, then you know like the wow and stuff like that is that's me. That's what I like to be in. So we're gonna see what it's talking about. Like I like being in woods, I like waterfalls, I like lakes, things like that. But we're gonna see what it's talking about. And I'm gonna get back to y'all when I get back to y'all. So hope y'all enjoy the vid. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let's get to it. You still going? Be careful, it's probably gonna be slippery right here.
Dude, let me get in front of you.
But I'm gonna get to y'all when we really in it. I'm gonna get back to y'all when I get back to y'all. I believe that sometimes when we are in a connection with someone, and we don't know who we are, we tend to fall in limerence rather than being in love. Being in limerence is more so you looking at the potential that one has and seeing it as love. Like you see who they could be rather than who they are. And a lot of times when we do that, we try to change them to move or move on that potential and show the potential that we see in them. But you can't change nobody. You can never change nobody. And that's just in general. But in a connection, you can't really look at the potential. You can't really focus on the potential because that's you looking at the what if or the could be rather than looking at the what it is. When you're looking at the what it could be, you're ignoring everything that's going on in that moment. You're not really focusing on what they're doing. So they can do A, B, and C, and you let it slide or you let it go. To me, being in love is more of a genuine connection, and not just genuine, but even exchange. I see who you are and I accept you. You see who I am and you accept me. And not just with acceptance, because there is toxic relationships. There are people who are in toxic relationships and they still accept one another, or they still are attached to one another, which makes it seem like it is acceptance when really it is just attachment. A connection point of view, if you're attached to someone, you're attached to the way that they make you feel. You're attached to the way that they bring you peace in a way, or you may feel like it's peace, but internally it's you just being attached to them. You're attached and you're not really learning who they are. You're not seeing who they are. You're blind to who they are. Back to what I was saying with love, it's more of an even exchange. I see your flaws. I see what makes you you. I see the things that you consider ugly, and I still choose you. You feel me? Like, it's more on a mental and emotional connection. With limerence, is more one-sided. You must look at the actions instead of the could be, the words, the things that don't really mean nothing in the long run. Actions speak louder than words. That's something I will always stand by. Actions speak louder than words. And following that really shows you, it will break down a lot of things quicker for you. Somebody who loves you will show it. And a lot of times we settle for the things that we get when we know that's not what we want. Everybody accepts love differently. Everybody gives love differently. So my definition of love and how I receive love may be different from you. So that's where I feel like communication comes in. Like, how can I love you in a way where you feel it? How can I love you in a way where our connection is not so rocky? And for the right person, I would say this, the right person will have no problem with making that change. The right person will do what it takes to make sure that their person is comfortable, that they're safe, that they feel like they can be at ease, you feel me? We settle sometimes, and I think that we have to be aware of who we are. Knowing who you are really helps you a lot when it comes down to the decision that you make. When you know who you are and what makes you you, when somebody comes into a connection with you, it won't be a problem for them to understand why you do the things that you do, and it won't be hard for them to respect you or respect your boundaries, because one, they want to be in a connection with you, so of course they're going to make the right adjustments. I feel like love is about making adjustments, and it's a consistent thing when it comes with it, because each day we're changing. Each day we learn something new about ourselves. Each day we feel we understand ourselves. If we take the time to understand ourselves, we realize that we are changing each and every day. Being able to accept the things that comes with you and this person or you and this connection. Being able to say, okay, there's something new that I have to learn how to be okay with. Are you okay with them saying, okay, I don't like that? Being okay with them saying, yes, I do like that. And I feel like that's what love is. It's just being able to adjust to who you're in connection with and accepting who they are and being able to see the ugliness or the ugliness within one another and still saying, okay, you're still beautiful. And not from outside perspective, but on the inside. Those who are willing to take the time to heal themselves and willing to be in the connection with somebody, we still need time. Everybody still needs time to get through with what they go through, but we must not ignore the things that they are putting us through. Being realistic, everybody is going through something that they don't speak about. Everybody's going through something that they wish that they can just have somebody in a circle or around them to feel them and to understand them and to make them feel just a little bit safer. We are all going through something, but it's not okay for you to accept, or it's not okay for you to accept the pain and the ugliness when there is no reciprocation. If they aren't, like I was saying, if there isn't no change within the connection, if there is no adjustments, then you shouldn't be in that connection, because you're going to just keep getting hurt. You're going to keep letting them show you these red flags when you know that that's not what you're okay with. But due to the fact that you see the potential that they have, you're going to ignore it. So don't ignore the red flags. Don't just be so focused on the potential. Look at what it is. Don't be focused on the could be, because you will receive the could be when it is what it is. That's gonna wrap up today's video. If you made it this far to the vid, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope you could relate and you make those changes that you need to make, and to not be so focused on the could be, focus on the what it is.